Hi, Whatif is a PC-based cost estimation system. It covers most cost estimation requirements including standard product costing, job and project cost estimating, and quote preparation and management. It's not an accounting system and it's not an enterprise resource planning system. It's a planning tool for estimating and looking forward, not back. Whatif consists of 5 integrated modules. These are standard product costing, product quotes, job quotes, project cost estimating, and sales budgets. Let's have a look at the standard product costing module. This module produces standard product costs which in turn can be used optionally in each of the other 4 modules. Product costs consist of materials, labour and manufacturing overhead. Items can be configured to produce variable bills of material based on formulae linked to dimensions. Standard products can then be used in the product quotes module where they can be further configured to customer requirements. Labour costs are entered by machine by operation for each of setup and runtime, expressed in machine hours with manning, percent efficiency, and costed at standard labour and overhead rates. The standard product costing module includes a machine labour rates builder and a machine overhead rates builder, each of which generate rates in accordance with full absorption cost accounting principles. As well as machine-based overhead rates, you can include in your standard product costs activity-based overhead rates covering activities such as quality control, production planning, where overheads are driven by specific cost drivers, not related to machines. In the product quotes module, we can investigate how quotes can be produced from standard products produced in the standard product costing module and then further configured here to customer requirements and included in a quote. Bills of material are driven by dimensions as well as optional choices such as fabrics in furniture. Standard labour operations, including make quantity assumptions, can be further refined for each quote. Quotes are managed and followed up from submission to acceptance, ensuring optimum performance. The performance can be measured in terms of numbers of quotes and their values by market, state, salesperson, and customer. Standard quote layouts are provided for both GST inclusive and exclusive formats and can be customized to a large extent by you. You can also add attachments to any item on a quote. Each attachment can include an image and/or text. There is a wide range of reports in the product quotes module looking at status, performance, and analysis of item quotes history. Let's look now at the job quotes module. Job quotes cover the estimation of cost and quoted value for the provision of services such as construction, repairs, installation. Job quotes can be prepared for a total job task with a total value, or they can be for due and charge type quotes, in which case the individual cost elements of materials, labour, subcontract and other costs are described and shown on the quote in terms of their quantity, price and value. In both job task type quotes and due and charge type quotes, the module produces costs that can be calculated using activity-based costing principles, using in turn identified job cost drivers. Estimated costs then generate prices and values using target markups which can be overridden by you. Materials from the costing module are added to the bill of materials for each job task. These materials can also be reconfigured in terms of dimensions required for the task. Labour costs for each task are entered by work centre by operation with estimated times expressed in standard hours plus manning and a percent efficiency, and costed at standard work centre labour and overhead rates. Subcontract and other sundry costs are entered by operation by supplier. The job quotes module includes a work centre labour rates builder and a work centre overhead rates builder, producing standard rates in accordance with full absorption cost accounting principles. Quote templates can be created and reused in quotes, saving the re-entry of cost data. Templates can be created for both job tasks as well as due and charge quotes. Let's now look at the project cost estimation module. A project can be any venture with a defined start and finish date, and with activities that can be defined and scheduled. Activities are either detailed or header activities. Detailed activities are costed using a bill of materials, labour operations, subcontract and other cost operations. All operation quantities required, including materials and labour, can be calculated by using cost drivers specified within each detailed activity. Materials can include configurable items from the standard product costing module, which can be reconfigured in terms of dimensions as required in an activity's bill of materials. An example of this would be components made in a factory off-site and then delivered for installation on-site. Each material added to an activity's bill of materials can be scheduled with a start and finish date. Detailed activities can be moved between headers and subheaders as the project grows to ensure better control and reporting efficiency. Labour can be added in terms of operations required by an activity driven by defined cost rows with a start and finish date. Labour can also be added in terms of pre-configured weekly shifts, which include assumptions of manning, pay rates, overtime, allowances and on-costs. Activity templates can be created and reused in projects, bringing with them all BOM, labour and other detailed cost-saving time and re-entry of data. The projects module has an extensive range of reporting at project and activity level, as well as detailed analysis of materials, labour, subcontract and other costs used in all activities over the project. Let's now look at the sales budgets module. You can build your own budget structure to suit your specific business requirements in terms of analysis of market, salesperson, state or customer that you may require. You can create budget headers using any combination of these four parameters. For each budget header, you can budget then for products which can be derived from the standard product costing module, or you can define your own value-only items here in the sales budget module. The starting point in the annual budget process is the annual budget quantity of each product at current standard cost and current price. You can then specify factors for monthly phasing and apply planned percent cost changes and planned percent price changes by month to complete your budgeted sales and gross margin by product by month. If your sales budget includes made products from the standard product costing module, these can be exploded into an annual production budget consisting of purchase material requirements in quantity and value by supplier, and also exploded labour operations in terms of machine hours, labour costs and overhead recovery. An extensive range of reporting and analysis of budgets includes budget headers and item details and summaries by month and year to date. Okay, that covers the 5 modules in Whatif. Now let's talk about how you might get hold of Whatif. If you want more information, visit us at our website shown below. There you can view several tutorials covering each of the modules. You can also arrange a one-on-one guided tour of the program via the internet. We recommend you download a free 30-day evaluation copy of Whatif, and you can take things from there. If you decide you want Whatif, you have 2 options. First option is to buy Whatif for a one-time cost. As a minimum, you'll need the standard product costing module. The cost depends on the number of modules you need and the number of users required in each module. The base cost of each module includes up to 5 users. You can add modules and use it as you go. The second option is to run Whatif from our server using your PC's remote desktop connection. With this, you have access to all modules and pay a monthly fee per user, no contract required. You have the benefit of anywhere and anytime connection, and full support is included. Well, thank you for viewing this video, and once again, if you have any queries at all, please contact us via our website.